Alright, so we're making us a light pole out of that 8-inch pipe right there. He drove those in the ground. Now we're going to take a reducer, weld it on the 8-inch, and then weld 20 foot of this 3-inch onto the reducer, and then we'll put a little short piece of 2-inch right here for them to put lights on. What I'm fixing to do right now is cut this. I'm going to back bevel this, so this will be one piece, and then I'll scoop my beveling machine back and I'll twist this barrel torch around and bevel this side. And we'll have a 20-footer and a 20-footer. I got to make another cut down there. So that's what I'm about to do. If you're enjoying this video and you enjoy learning, I want to invite you to our online trade school, arosswelding.school. As of today, currently, if you're watching this when this video is published, we are offering a 20% discount on the pipe fence course. To take advantage of that 20% off, make sure and punch in the discount code PFC20 at checkout. But other than that, courses are available year-round, so head on over there to arosswelding.school if you're interested in some online courses about pipe fence or building a quick rig, and even a branding and marketing course. So head on over there to arosswelding.school if you're interested in learning more. here is the way I like to square things is with a square and a tape measure versus with a level and a level. To me, it's just more accurate. I mean, I've done the level several times and it works, but this is more accurate, especially whenever you're dealing with a reducer like we have here. So on a project like this, I did not worry about getting a full penetration bead. I was more concerned with everything being square than I was full penetration, just because of what this is. There's a good amount of wall thickness to this pipe, and so I'm just putting essentially like a hot pass. If there's enough space for a bead in certain areas, I'll push a bead in there. But primarily I'm just doing 2 passes total. I'm putting a hot pass, bead and hot pass, all kind of one pass usually, depending on the space and how it all fit up. And then I'm putting a cap, a 7018 cap. And that's one of the reasons I chose to do 7018 cap, because I didn't get a full penetration bead in a lot of this. So yeah, just wanted to let you know the details of these welds I'm making here. there you have it. Now it's the electrician's turn to do their job. And yeah, nice little project. Got to do a little pipe welding. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, like I say always, it's very satisfying to complete a project, so this feels good to have this done. Like I said earlier, if you're interested in learning more about welding or learning how to build pipe fence, maybe you need a welding rig to even do mobile welding, check out our online trade school, arosswelding.school. Other than that, more helpful resources and tips and tricks, or maybe not tips and tricks, but resources and such over there at arosswelding.com. Have an awesome weekend, and remember, learn something every day.